Welcome back, my name is Benji, and today I want to welcome you to Pro Cycling Manager 2021 once again for our career mode with Eolo-Kometa, the 4th pod. Last episode, we won Milano Sanremo. I still cannot believe it. Luca Wackerman, after podiuming Strade Bianche, he attacked with his teammate on the Poggio and just blatantly won it. Nonetheless, the series is far from over because we've got such a long way to go to our final goal, winning the Giro with Eolo-Kometa as a World Tour team. In today's episode, we'll be doing the last few races before we venture into the Giro d'Italia next episode. Firstly, we'll be starting off in Sicily. We'll be taking on the Giro di Sicilia, and on that one we've got the Etna stage as the final one. 2 hilly stages in Spain, Navarra and also Primavera. Tour of the Alps, 2 mountain stages, 3 hill races. And the final race before we get to the Giro is the following: the Vuelta Asturias, 2 hill stages and 1 mountain stage. First race of the episode, Giro di Sicilia. We've got the first stage being a flat one, the second one basically a flat one, but it says it's a hill stage due to the hill or mountain in the middle. I don't think that one will matter too much unless we hammer it on the climb, which I'm not sure yet, depends on which riders we take. The third stage is basically a Wackerman stage. We've got a hill at the end that is basically an uphill sprint, 10% max, but only 3 kilometers, so should be very much doable if he is actually set up to ride this race. And finally, we go on to the Etna. Looking forward to this one. Huge mountain at the finish line. I love doing mountain stages, so this one is welcome. Small correction team-wise, we don't have Wackerman assigned for this race, so that hill stage will likely be for Albanese here, or Gavazzi, depending on the form in the race. Fortunato and Dina are going to be there for the mountain stage. We've got low motivation on Belletti. If he's going to stay demotivated for the entire season, I might as well ditch him. This will teach your damn motivation, Manuel. Get some damn water for your teammates. There we go, last 4.5 kilometers. I had some trouble setting up my train, but we seem to have survived it, which is something I wasn't expecting. Let's try and see if we can up it with Buys right here, while Sevilla goes off the back. There we go. 2.5k to go. Let's freaking go. Buys starts a sprint right now. Gavazzi's going to do it as well with a straight road. There we go. Albanese in second wheel. Albanese is going to start a sprint right now on the right side of the road against Costa. Trentin on the right, we've got Corvi on the left. We're going to get a top 3 in the sprint here. Perhaps Valverde will come past, but I don't think so. A top 3 and a top 2 for UAE, which is just a bit weird, but pretty funny. Honestly, pretty good result. I'm happy about it. We were beaten by better sprinters, so what can we really complain about? Oh, Belletti learned his lesson. Average motivation. I forgot about the breakaway. Oh, no. I just realized that. That is a bad thing. Oh, I think it's lost. I think it's all lost. I'm going to sprint with everybody. Let's go, people! Oh, man. I forgot about the breakaway. Ah! F in the chat. So, that was anticlimactic, and it's 100% my own fault. So, let's take a look at the next stage. Third stage, then, Ragusa. We've got a hilly sprint finish. Let's hope we don't forget about the breakaway this time, because the finish actually suits Albanese a lot. On to the final climb. Buys at the front with his +5. Hammering it. We've got ourselves in second position with Dina, and third wheel is currently for Gavazzi, then Albanese. So all looking good. Plenty of people still left, and we've got time for Dina. There we go. Gavazzi in second wheel. Will this be too harsh? I think it is. Ooh, let's go 93, something like that for now. We're losing all the energy we have. There's no way we're winning this. Going to keep on going, Let's just sprint with everybody. Why not? YOLO. Eolo-Kometa. Okay, horrible joke. Valverde looks to be good, but Alaphilippe tries to come over, but Alejandro Valverde is going to take this one above 40 years old. I think 41 right now, ahead of Mohoric and indeed Julien. We're going to finish in the group with everybody, so that's good. This one is a bit disappointing, but it's kind of my own fault, so let's forget about it ASAP and get over to the Etna and smash that thing. Never mind. First of all, we're going to take on the GP del Navarra. We've got a hill stage and Wackerman's here. So let's try and win this thing. Eric Vetter here as well, and Ropero as domestique. We just got dropped with 40k to go. Pitcock is done as well. This is not good. Let's hope this wasn't a sponsor objective. Imagine if it is. That's going to be a bummer. We're going to be finishing in the top 20, I think somewhere around 14th. Confirmation that it was not a sponsor objective, but I just noticed that the Sicilia Tour, or the Giro di Sicilia, needed a stage win from us, and we haven't given it yet, so we gotta punch up that Etna like a madman right now. Throughout the parkour, nothing big except for the final climb, so Fortunato, I hope you've got a good day. Same for Dina. Let's go. Today's the day. I think I want to win on the Etna with Fortunato. 78 Mountain. Here we go. Etna's about to start. We are at the front of the group, which is exactly where I wanted to be. Facing 60. Dina's with me in my wheel to protect once Albanese is done for. And Albanese is still protecting me. This is looking good right now. We've got tempo ongoing by Kirsch. 17-kilometer climb, so we're going to take it on the usual way. We're going to take it on slowly at the start and try and come back later on, because that seems to be the perfect way of doing these climbs on PCM. We've climbed 5 kilometers and I have not spent too much energy at all on Fortunato. So far it's been going pretty well. People are dropping left and right, including Conti and Rodriguez. So those are not actually bad climbers. We got to watch out now because we're going to get blocked if we don't watch out. Albanese is gone, so it's Dina time. Energy gel on Dina as well. I'm going to go 75 for now. I'll try and wait until the last portion of the race, like I mentioned earlier, to go ham and try and catch people. Falls, get out of the way. There we go. Let's move back to 71 for a bit. 1 minute 32. We're honestly currently climbing towards potentially a top 5 in this race if we don't go too hard here. Gonna keep on going. Alaphilippe's done for. It's 5.5k to go. We've got 3.5k to go. We're still looking good. And we've got some solid energy left for the last portion. I'm going to up it towards 80 in a good half kilometer, I think. Energy gel on Fortunato. Here is where we're going to make the difference. 71 for now. Let's move towards 73. We can afford it. Valverde's done for. Alaphilippe's done for. Kovi's done for. Kovi with a great move right there. How is he still here? Don't get it. 72. Let's see. 1.8k to go. I don't want to go too ham. Kovi still has energy to attack, apparently. Come on. Fortunato. Last kilometer incoming. Let's go 69 for now. 55 seconds to Landa. Gonna try and go pretty hard in the last kilometer then to try and catch up. But I don't think it's gonna happen. Let's go 80 on Fortunato and see if we can do something. There we go. Let's go 85. It's gonna be for second, I think. It's gonna be for second. There we go, 99 with Fortunato. Who's going to be done first? Valverde, Hamilton, or Fortunato? Fortunato's going to come second. Landa's going to win the Queen stage of the Giro di Sicilia. We're going to come second. Right next to our goal of winning a stage. That's a real bummer. But again, I think this is the best we could do with someone like Landa with 81 Mountain here. GC-wise, that's the same thing. Fortunato ends in second at this Giro di Sicilia. 18 seconds down. Good result, I guess. We're beating climbers that are on paper pretty much better than us. So, good performance. I was hoping for the stage win, definitely when I saw Landa crack, but it was just a bit too far. The gap was too large, but still happy with the performance. Who's unhappy with my performance? My sponsor. There's one thing I don't like about the sponsors in Pro Cycling Manager. The fact that they want the stage win so badly that they're not happy with the second in GC. That thing doesn't really click for me. We're basically taking on this race with the same riders as we did Navarra, except for Vetter. And, well, Wackerman's our leader here. Unless Fancello, with his great fitness, can do something. This is absolutely insane, but these guys are attacking Roglic with 37 kilometers to go. Sharkman as well. Foss setting up a satellite rider move for Roglic with, I don't know, crazy intelligent AI suddenly. While I'm just trying to survive. These two Spanish one-day races have been so terrible for me, like genuinely. I've lost. I've simply lost today, and they're just so much better than me. I also did bottle my position on the climb 40k from the finish line, but who thought they would attack 40k from the line? It doesn't make sense. The race will be won by either of these three. Pidcock outsprints Roglic. Nope! On the line, Sharkman takes it ahead of Roglic. Pidcock just completely explodes in the final 500 meters. We're going to be finishing somewhere over the rainbow. Definitely not the best few races, the last ones we've had. I've been disappointed a few times already. Nonetheless, the next race is looking pretty fun. The Tour of the Alps starts off with a hill stage. That's this one, hilly uphill, so that's cool in Innsbruck. On the second day, we're going on to the Innervillegraten, and that is, I don't know, it's a bit of a weird stage, isn't it? It's got like a false flat uphill climb thingy at the end, and I don't really know what to expect. The third stage is the first mountain stage. The last climb is not the biggest one though, so pretty treacherous. We go back into the hills afterwards, although this peak here, the Forcella di Bres, looks like a very steep one, so I'm scared about it. And we finalize it with a big mountain, which is the Vazon Monte Bondone, but the thing is, it doesn't finish on top. It's got a huge descent going to a small hill at the end, and then a tiny descent to the finish line. So, pretty cool race design, this one. I think once again our goal is simple. We need to get a stage win here according to our sponsor, so let's try and do so. Although it's gonna be difficult. I don't know what we can do on this stage, for example. Considering our goal in this race is actually not going for GC, I'm actually going to focus solely on these stage wins in the Tour of the Alps, because I do want to get the sponsor objective. Therefore, I'm actually going to go for Ravazzi on this one, but it looks like Fortunato is sitting perfectly in the wheel there as well, so that's looking good. Attacks are flowing at the front, that's Scovi going. I think that's for a teammate though, I'm not sure. I'm really not sure actually. So I go past, Coglioni with something. I think it's also just spacing. 2.7k to go. I should have had Wackerman in the wheel. This is not steep enough and it could have been perfect for him to finish on, but I think I'm going to have to go for Fortunato here, which is looking decent. Gonna keep going on 90 for now with Ravazzi. Going into the final 1.5 kilometers. Port on the right looking great. Going to start sprinting with Ravazzi right now. Fortunato in the wheel. Let's kind of try and come out as we speak. Fortunato tries to come past. He's going to land into the wheel of Izagirre. We're going to get top 5 on today's stage. Richie Port wins on Innsbruck. Unfortunately, no stage win on stage 1. A 5th spot and a 8th spot on this one. Let's try again. Stage 2, probably more fitting for a Wackerman or a Vetter when it comes to a punchy sprint, because if I can get them across the climbing section to the sprint, then I might be one of the stronger riders in the group. I'm pretty sure it's easily decided who is going to be our leader today. +5 on Eric here. That makes it 78 hill. We've got 75 mountain and 74 sprint. This can't go wrong. We're now on the Saint Justina climb, and the goal here is simple. We're going to try and survive as much as possible on this climb, because if we can get over this climb, then we can get to the finish line. 3.6 kilometers only, so that's actually not too bad. Let's hope we can get over it. Oh, the group did split on top, so let's hope we can still catch up. I think we might be able to, but that's a pretty large group getting away. One benefit is that I've got my entire train in this group, so hopefully I can get to the front of this group ASAP, so I can relieve Fortunato of his duties. We're doing the chase together with Androni, and they're pacing like a madman. I'm actually going to let them do it. Yeah, why not? I'm going to try and save the energy on my riders, and hopefully we can close it down the last portion then in a second. Climb's about to start. Let's go 99 at the start, and hopefully that's enough to do a bit of the closing. Ah, this might work out. This might work out. Come on, Fancellu. 99 it to the front. Oh, 95. 85. Fancellu's done. Albanese time. Come on. Energy shells on everybody. We got to get Feather to the front. And let's use Ravazzi to protect Albanese in the process. These guys are riding so fast, it's insane. How am I supposed to get to the front? It doesn't make sense. Vetter had a perfect day for this. Oh, 7 kilometers, come on. We gotta get to the front ASAP. Last 3 kilometers incoming. The tempo at the front is stopping. Come on, 90. 90 to the group. Come on, come on, come on. We're moving forward. Vetter is coming to the front. Is this the comeback of a lifetime? It might be. Come on, come on, come on. Let's get to the front of the group. Oh, let's put myself on 85, 86 on the right side of the road. Come on, move past, move past, move past. 2 kilometers to go. Get to the wheel of somebody. Get to the wheel of somebody. Costa, perhaps. I feel like Costa's a nice wheel to be in. There we go. Last kilometer incoming. I'm in the wheel of Costa. I'm in the wheel of Costa. Vetter comes around. Vetter comes around. Come on, come on, come on, come on. No. Ah, second. Ah, come on. No. The comeback was real. Oh, this was Amstel Gold Vanderpool all over again. But with Eolo-Kometa. Damn it. Second. Bloody second. Damn it. So close. We've been getting so many second places whenever we need a stage win. It hurts. 5 times the charm, they say. Let's give it a try on this fat stage. Mountain finish not too long, so that's always difficult for me. Definitely with a rider like Fortunato who doesn't have the punchy finish, so I'm a bit scared. There we go, the break is off. We've got a solid 14-man breakaway. Basso's allowing us to go. Not the old guy that founded our team, but Leonardo Basso. Federer's work is done. This break ain't making it. I can feel it already. 2.5 to 3 minutes is the max we got from the peloton on this stage. So I think Oravazzi's work here is completely useless. Tempo in the peloton is flying up with Rafael Valls taking over for Landa. Let's hope the break can stay up here for now. Ravazzi trying to stay up there. Fortunato's done for. Wackerman's done for. So Ravazzi's our only goal and the only rider we have left, really. So going to try and make as much of a gap on this climb because we actually can afford to. Let's go 95 on this descent, 99. Oh my god, these are the GC leaders trying to bridge up to us. Ravazzi, man, this is your day. I've decided to sit up with Ravazzi because we're gonna get caught by this group led by Santiago Butrago here. So yeah, just patiently waiting, getting caught just before the final climb most likely, and then hopefully we can still rise and see where we can finish. Fortunato actually got back to us here. We're going on to the final climb to finish as we speak. And I've got a teammate, so let's give it a go. The reason I'm going for Ravazzi is because his secondaries are much higher than Fortunato on the day, so it's definitely worth going for this guy. We're moving into the final 2 kilometers, and we've got Landa, Port, and Nibali fighting it out for the stage. Probably Port winning again. I think Port has it, but I'm not 100% sure about it. Nah, I'm pretty sure it's Port. Like watching 2 Snells go over the line. Oh my god, is he celebrating too early? I don't think so. Port wins. There we go. Landa in second, Nibali in third. We're going to be finishing not too far behind, actually. Let's gonna try and get past Dennis here. There we go. Finishing 6th. It's actually not too bad after that move on the second last climb. Again, not a stage win, but a really good performance by Ravazzi. Very proud of him. Fortunato good in helping him the moment that he came back to Ravazzi. So all in all, a decent team performance. The next stage is another opportunity, and I'd like to try and go in the breakaway once again. I'm not sure that's going to work, but we can give it a try. Okay, plus Jon Wackerman, that's good. Plus Ren Albanese, I know what I'm going to do. Those 2 in the breakaway. Ravazzi on 5 minutes 28, a bit too close for the breakaway. Unfortunately, it didn't really work out the way I hoped it would. We've only got 1 rider in the break, and it's Albanese. Review was in there as well, but he was done for, so I'm pulling him back to the peloton to try and use him to protect either of our 3 riders that are still present there. We're about to start the final climb of the day, the Forcella di Bresse. That is in 6 kilometers. In the peloton, Fancello, Fortunato, and Wackerman still looking good. I think I might try and get Wackerman over this climb. Here we go, Albanese is caught. Gonna put myself on 90 to try and follow this pace. In the peloton, Wackerman's trying to move forward at all costs because his positioning was awful going into the climb. But for now, we're looking decent, and I think we might survive. Worst case scenario, if we get over this with Albanese, it's still a good thing because he can also go for a punch. About 500 meters towards the top. Let's try and survive at all costs here. No attack near the top, which is good for us. And that means that we're surviving. The attacks are here, Evenepoel and Sosa. Let's try and close that down with Fortunato. We got to try and make sure we keep a tempo going here because that's the only way we're going to get Wackerman towards a sprint. With Remco attacking, I am scared though, but he doesn't seem to have too much energy left. Sosa's got horrendous flat stats, so not too scared there. Last 4 kilometers, is there a descent? It's slightly descending after this uphill section, so just got to try and hang on. We've got Evenepoel on the right. Can I follow that? Oh, that's a harsh attack. That's a harsh attack. Can I 99 that? I think I can. Let's keep going. Let's keep going. 95, 90. We're closing on to Remco anyway. There we go. And now I can sprint with Albanese. And Wackerman just in the wheel. Let's go, let's go, let's go, let's go. Last kilometer, let's go with Wackerman on the left side of the road. And we're going to get a stage win with Wackerman. Yes, indeed. Ahead of Mosca. That is our objective for this race done. Luca, once again. Awesome ride by the team, trying to get everybody together. Albanese as a satellite rider in the breakaway works out perfectly as a lead out in the end. Awesome. Pretty glad I actually changed the strategy on this stage. I was trying to put people in the breakaway to win from the break, but it felt better if I actually spent my time on keeping Wackerman safe, because that seemed to have worked out perfectly. Finally, a victory today. On to the final stage of the Tour of the Alps then, Smarano to Trento. We've got Vazon Monte Bondone. Looking forward to that one. Anyway, after that, a bit of a hill, so I'd say it's Wackerman territory, but we need to get over the climb again, and that's the issue. It's a long climb, and Ineos will push so hard, I can feel it. Here we go, Monte Bondone, 3 minutes to the break. I'm hoping that Ineos takes care of that, because I can't. I'm kind of just depending on them, really, and therefore I'm just sitting in the peloton, safely with Wackerman and hoping I get to the top. A kilometer to the top, and I think the group ahead of us is actually the elite group. The problem is that they're 3 minutes behind the front of the race, so gonna try and get back to that wheel, and hopefully I can make my way back to the front of the race somehow. With 15k to go, the gap is 2 minutes and a half. I'm gonna try and attack from the elite group, and hopefully they allow me to go because I'm not a GC threat. Let's go 85 and now with Luca, and let's try and hunt for the breakaway. Nah. We're gonna finish 4th on the stage, I'm afraid. I can't seem to get back to the cutting riders either, so I think Carboni has it. Exactly. Slightly disappointing. Hope for a tiny bit better, but I guess we had a stage win already, so we can't expect to win every single stage. In hindsight, I would have been so well off if I put people in the breakaway at the start of the stage, and I should have done that, but I decided to sacrifice that for a walk to the fridge to get some water, and well, as a consequence, we're 4th on the stage. The last race of today's episode was supposed to be Vuelta a Asturias with a hill stage copied over from the Vuelta of 2020, I think, the one Valverde lost to Michael Woods. Then stage 2 was Alto del Acebo, Masterful Monster stage. Actually, that's Yangliru. That's not the Alto del Acebo. My god. Anyway, then the 3rd stage is Oviedo, which is just a few hills following each other up, but the parkour isn't real. I don't feel like riding it, so I think that y'all don't really want to see me ride this with my C team, basically. Ropero and Christian as leaders, so I'm going to use the quick sim feature in game. Might as well test that one, I guess. Wout van Aert in front of Van der Poel in the Vuelta a Asturias. My god, we would have been roasted if I played this. And Viegas got lost in the race. That's a bummer. And this brings us to the thing I was hoping to do in today's episode as well. The first time we do the dossiers of the transfers. Quick reminder on how it works. On the left top, we've got 30 points to open dossiers, negotiation dossiers with certain riders, and we can try and improve their interest in our team by opening the dossiers as early as possible. The longer we wait with opening a dossier, the more difficult it will be to up the interest of a certain rider for our team. One thing I don't understand is why we've got, like, not the option of trying to get Vincenzo Nibali, because I swear going to my shortlist that he's got a contract till 2021, which is this year, so on paper we should be able to actually get him on the dossier thing, but we can't contact him. No, he's retiring! Oh my god! No. This breaks my heart. Vincenzo Nibali. No. No. I'm not agreeing with this. This game is a lie. God damn it. Vincenzo Nibali retiring after 1 season. This hurts a lot. I guess we're gonna have to go for the second best thing then, which is Aram. Why can we not contact Aramburu? Oh, wow. Really? I made these filters in a different career mode about a week ago. And they're still here. Like, that should probably be only per career mode and not across all career modes, to be fairly honest. I've been scouring the list on the right side, and I've decided to start dossiers with 4 riders. I decided to go for the lower interest riders first, and the ones I can't afford, because unfortunately someone like Viviani I can't afford. And we had some other people like Walter, whose contract's not even running out, so we can't actually get him on the team this year. Nonetheless, one of the highly requested ones I did open, and that is Alex Aramburu. 14 points, pretty expensive, but his stats are very worthy to get because he's basically a better version of Wackerman, which is a bit harsh to say, but it's true. Stats-wise, better hill stat, better sprint stat, better acceleration, better descending, better secondaries, better time trial, better prologue, better flat stat. Just keeps on going. Secondly, we've got Lorenzo Fortunato. I want to get him back on the team next year. It's the spear point of our team this year, so it would feel bad losing him after 1 year of the career mode. Another requested name in the comment sections was Banabash Peach, which is a Hungarian time trial flat rider. Had a bit of cobble abilities in the past, if I recall correctly, in real life, but I feel like he's been stagnating a bit when it comes to his qualities in real life, and I'd like to change that. I'd like to bring him forward. I would like to bring him to the team with already 2 Hungarians on the team. Lastly, I've decided to go for a non-standard nationality for our team, I guess. Andrei Polomar. Pretty cool guy, 18 years old, already rode the Milano-San Remo race and Giro d'Italia in real life, which is crazy to think about. His stats are not amazing, but he does have the potential to grow a tiny bit, and therefore I'd like to have him in the team. There's a lot more riders I'd love to get. and they're all on the list on the right, but the majority actually felt like coming to the team anyway, so it's not like I have to spend dossier points right now on them. I can do that in the later phases towards the transfer season starting. Anyway, let's confirm the dossiers. This will be very good, and we'll get an update on the situation and perhaps a few more points to spend halfway in May. Second Asturias stage, let's simulate it. We're not going to be playing this anyway. Martijn Tusveld, oh my god, didn't expect that. Beating Esteban Chavez, Formulo, Warren Gill and so forth. We're finishing on a solid 34 with Ropero. That's not amazing. When it comes to the worst rider in the race, the last 4 have 3 of my riders. Feels bad, man. On to the final one, quick simulate. There we go, Wout van Aert again. Martijn Tusveld in second again. My goodness, man's performing really well. Does he take home GC? No, he does not. Chavez does. Probably because of the first stage. But anyway, we're not lost in the stage this time around. So I guess that's a W. There we go. The end of today's episode. The preparation races for the Giro, which we will be taking on next episode. I genuinely can't wait to get started. I'd love to get multiple stage wins. One is a bit of a meg goal. I think I'm aiming for like 3 stage wins. That would be nice. And the KOM jersey with Fortunato or someone else of the team. I don't care who takes it as long as it's a rider from our team. Anyway, that's about it for today. Hope you enjoyed this episode. If you did, tap that like button. If you didn't, tell me what's wrong. I'll try and make it better for you next time. Can't wait to get started with the Giro. Hopefully you all are with me for that one as well. Goodbye.